Aston Villa fans, this one was not good for the heart. If you left your seat early, please don't admit it, because Villa pulled off a comeback that turned panic into pure madness against RB Salzburg. The game started like one of those nights where everything feels slightly wrong. Villa had the ball, the crowd was buzzing, but Salzburg were calm, a little too calm. And then boom, Salzburg struck first. One moment Villa were pushing forward. The next moment the ball was in the back of the net. Salzburg took the lead. And suddenly Villa Park went quiet in that awkward way where everyone pretends they're still confident. Villa tried to respond. But Salzburg were organized, sharp, and played like a team that had read the script and skipped the bad part for Villa fans. Then came the second goal early in the second half. And that's when people started looking at the scoreboard like, is this really happening at home? At 2-0 down, social media fingers were warming up. Group chats were typing essays. Some fans were already blaming the referee, the weather, and probably the moon. But football has a funny way of humbling everyone, especially when you think the story is already finished. Then Villa finally woke up. The first goal came, and suddenly the stadium remembered how to breathe again. One goal. Just one. Not enough to relax, but enough to whisper, wait, maybe. The energy changed instantly. Salzburg stopped looking comfortable, and Villa started playing like a team that remembered this is their house. And then came the equalizer, and this is where Villa Park absolutely lost his mind. 2 goals down, now level. The same fans who were silent earlier were now singing like they never doubted anything in their lives. Football fans are loyal like that, selectively. At 2-2, Salzburg looked stunned. Villa looked hungry, and you could feel it, that dangerous feeling for the away team when the crowd smells blood. Every tackle got louder. Every attack felt like it might be the one. Then late in the game, the moment that turns players into cult heroes, Villa completed the comeback. The winner arrived, and Villa Park erupted like someone had just announced free season tickets for life. Limbs everywhere. People hugging strangers. Grown adults screaming like they just won the lottery. From 2-0 down to 3-2 up. Football heritage. Proper European chaos. For Salzburg, it was heartbreak. They had the game. They controlled it. And then Villa did what experienced European teams do. They refused to die. Salzburg's legs faded. Villa's belief grew, and the momentum swung hard. For Villa, this one wasn't just about the scoreline. It was about mentality. Rotation players stepping up. Young players saying, yeah, this stage is fine actually. And a manager on the touchline looking like he's seen this movie before, because he has. Of course, it wasn't all perfect. There were shaky moments, defensive panic, and a few heart attack passes that had fans questioning life choices. And yes, there's concern about injuries, because Villa fans can never have peace for more than 10 minutes. But on nights like this, you push those worries to tomorrow. Statistically, it was tight. Emotionally, it was a roller coaster. Mentally, Salzburg never recovered once Villa scored that first goal. That's the power of momentum. Once it turns, it doesn't ask for permission. By the final whistle, Villa had turned frustration into celebration, doubt into belief, and a bad night into one fans will talk about for years. This wasn't just a win. It was a reminder that European nights at Villa Park are very much alive and very much dramatic. So if you're a Villa fan, enjoy it. If you're a Salzburg fan, football owes you therapy. And if you're neutral, this is exactly why we love the game. Because sometimes football says, relax, the chaos is just getting started. Soccer ball fire.